they don't factor.
When it doesn't factor,
And there's no integer.
and what did you say?
There's no integer.
What would you say, Lily?
When negative b times 2a is not an integer.
Okay, when negative b is not. So some of you guys are resorting to quadratic formula for your last, like it's your last resort. Raise your hand, I'm just curious. A few of you guys. Okay, interesting. So yeah, if it doesn't factor and you notice that negative b divided by 2a is not it, it's a fraction or anything else, you're going to resort to quadratic formula. I will say, I'm going to make this note, I got the chance to tell some of you guys this, but not all of you guys this. Quadratic formula works every single time. Whereas these sometimes, this is not pretty, and this sometimes does not work. Quadratic formula works every time. Okay, so get that written down in your reasoning. And then if you have not glued, go ahead and glue down what you have.
Hey, really quickly, do check. Guys, get your reasonings down, but check your equations to see if your equations make sense based on the reasonings we just discussed, and get those equations glued efficiently. The glue should be in the pink or blue containers on your desk. If not, there's a couple over here.
This is quadratic formula.
That was like my go-to. What is wrong with you? There ain't nothing. Give it. Ain't no glue in there for you to stick anything. Give it in something. Biscuits. Tell this girl. Ain't nothing in here for her to glue. Give it here. Like, come on. Say it is glue. It's good trash.
Look at it, it's because of the scale. So the issue here is, one, you need the answer.
I'm so GD. GD started.
Oh, you're trying to just check your answers.
That was my nigga's name here. I'm working gentleman feet.
Yeah.
Did y'all notice any of the
I told you that, so I said that you told me about you said oh, so y'all be getting all the tea when I'm not in here? Really? Whole time
Okay, take like 1 more minute to glue those down.
I think I'm y'all heard me?
If you're done gluing them down,
Y'all know who Jalen?
It's in my pocket.
Jalen Burnside. So she came to the bathroom.
Yes.
He watched so fucking bland. Just live. Y'all baby gonna be cute. Y'all look like y'all baby gonna be cute.
Want them to turn their homework in?
Yeah, if you haven't already given me your homework, you should do that before you leave class. Don't staple it. Guys, don't ever staple your homework.
On the show, brother.
Is it fixed and ready to turn in? I would try,
Who should get it on? I would never. I'll be posting and be like, y'all. I'm like, y'all go watch my friends spend their money.
Okay, so what?
Excuse me. Okay, yes.
Okay, so what are you not stressing about?
That's my girl. When I show her our whole competition.
If you go on to desmos.com, there's an app for Desmos. There's an online graphic calculator. Desmos is online. Like you can get that on your phone. Okay.
Nah, y'all can't be kidding. I feel like you know we had that group chat, that Super Barbie's group chat. What you said today? Are we
Once we get done with the discussions,
I just overlapped my little smart. That's what I did. What was it?
we're gonna get started. She's gonna start back in a second. Everybody else have homework.
You gonna show her what you said? Don't remember it.
Oh my god, it's so. It's
Okay,
like,
you see
it's not a bad thing though.
I'm gonna direct y'all to some things down over here. Alright, so we're gonna go over some specific equations that you guys solve. Starting with J. So looking at J, immediately, gut instinct, what do you want to do?
Quadratic.
Quadratic. Anyone differ?
Oh wait, so is the other
Vertex?
group gonna be different?
Alright, vertex.
Is other group always gonna be different than ours?
Yeah, that's fine.
Oh, okay.
There we go, that's fine. Okay, but my point in bringing up J is, did anyone try to factor it?
Yes, we did actually try to factor it.
Okay, let's try to factor using the AC method. Okay, so using AC method, 4 times 2 is 8. Now, everybody look up here. What factors of 8 add up to be 16? Nothing. So can we factor this? No. Can we use quadratic formula? Why?
Because it works
Every single time. Can we use vertex? Vertex. Yeah, we can. 16 or negative 16 divided by 2 times 4 is 2. So that'll work. So vertex also works. Why don't we look at M? Immediately, what do we want to do? Everyone look at M.
Quadratic.
Factor. Okay, let me ask you guys this. Does anyone remember, we talked about this on Monday. Oh my gosh. That's fine. Does anyone remember this?
Yes.
What is that called? A squared minus B squared. Remember this? Okay, remember difference of squares? Is that term ringing a bell? Yes. Difference of squares. So, if you look at M, what's our A equal to in M?
1. 1. So just.
I'm gonna change this, because I see our confusion.
2.
What is our M equal
Oh, she
to
said M.
in X? I mean, the equation.
It's X.
M is equal to X, because look, M squared, X squared. So our M is equal to our X. What is our N equal to?
7.
Our N, not our N squared. Our N squared is equal to 49, but our N is equal to 7.
Where is M?
Yeah, you're good. So, using difference of squares, just that property, knowing to solve this, it's just equal to plus or minus N. So our answer to this is plus or minus 7. Very simple, just knowing immediately, knowing that property of difference of squares.
Where did you get an M?
It's just, I was using A and B, but I think there's a lot of confusion with A and B because you think the standard form of AX squared plus BX plus C, and this is something totally different. So you can interchange any number, any letter in for the formula. We already just Okay. Another way that I want to challenge you guys to think about this really quickly is algebraically, which is just adding 49 on both sides and then solving. What is the square root of 49? 7 and negative 7. Let's remember that. Plus or minus 7. Okay. How do we feel about all that?
Great.
Good? Yeah, so very fluid activity today based on your opinions.
Mr. Kenny.
I'm in the camera. Is it a Y here? R instead of the I?
Okay. We're gonna do one more. One more. Sorry, one more. It's on the board though, so you can follow along. Okay, guys. Look at equation L. Right here. What are you gonna do? What method are you thinking?
Factor 4.
Factoring
Negative 3 and negative 15.
Okay, so this one can factor. I will say if I see a negative in front of my x squared, personally, I'm going to pull it out or divide by negative is the mathematically correct term. Or multiply by negative. Times negative 1. What?
I'll reach with my head.
Okay, we see that. So you just multiply by negative. It changes all the signs. 0 times a negative is always still a negative. I mean 0.
I'm fucking sick and tired of doing this.
Alright, then our factors of 45 that add up to be 18. 15 and 3. Now, I'm going to show you, now don't do this on an understanding check, but I'm going to show you a shorthand without having to do the AC method. This is when A is equal to 1. Hear me very clearly, it's when A is equal to 1. It does not work if A is not equal to 1. So you just found your factors that multiply to get 45 and add up to get 18. So all I'm going to do is I'm going to take these two numbers, and those are going to be what I put in the parentheses. That's it. Do y'all see that?
Yes.
Actually, yes, or partially?
Actually, yes. I got it now.
No, the one is
But I also got
Okay.
it right on my left hand.
Alright, that's it for me. Thank you, Ms. Hansel.
Hey, really quickly, one, some of us definitely can and should work on our homework right now. 2, and I need to send out, if you know anybody in my first block, please let them know. We have an understanding check tomorrow, and at least by the end, on these 3 different methods of solving quadratics.
All of us.
Okay? Huh?
All of us.
All of us. You do too. So, we will have some more practice. Please listen. Please listen. Please listen.
He's listening.
Y'all, if you're moving around and still packing or talking, you're not listening. Thank you. The understanding check will cover the 3 different methods to solve a quadratic. Zane and Kennedy, please stop packing. Kennedy, grab a seat. We still have 3 minutes left.
I'm not packing.
So, we will have a little bit of time in class tomorrow to practice. We're going to do the 6 equations on the back side of that graphic organizer, which is you using each method twice. However, it is a practice/review. It is not just a reteach. So you need to study some tonight to make sure you understand those 3 methods. If you missed a day of class, please make sure that you watch the videos or come to tutoring in the morning. Let's get to it. Let's go ahead and pack. Put the calculators up for me, please.
Good learning.
Hey guys, please make sure my glue makes it back into the container. And clean up the scraps and the extra sheets that I don't need, you don't need. We'll get to it a little bit tomorrow.
Wow.
Hey,